I've picked up this type of item forever, but this is a new one for me, and we got $100 plus shipping out of it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, hope y'all are doing well out there. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your sales are good. My sales are really good right now. Not quite sure why, to be perfectly honest with you, but we're selling a whole bunch of stuff. I've got enough. I'm probably going to do this. We're going to do this over 2 days here. Have 38 items going out. Hold on a minute. Let me look. I think I must have reached that age where I remember to forget. 36 items. Headed out of here, $1,451.69. Going to divide that up over 2 days. Have a couple of really cool sales. One, I guess it's a new bolo to me because I've picked up this type of item forever, but this is a new one for me, and we got $100 plus shipping out of it. And I'm really excited about that one, and I want to tell you about it too, and some other cool sales. Let's take a look. Have 3 sales today from the Causing a Scene sale. Something like that. I can't remember. It was the one with Paul down at Gastonia, Philly Flipper down there in North Carolina. And he looked like, or made it look like on the video, right, Paul, that he did better picking than me that day. But hopefully, Paul, you're watching. I want, you're picking all those shoes and stuff that I hate to pick. Although I think I grabbed a couple shoes. And I got some different stuff, and I ended up doing pretty darn good on them, too. All right, now this isn't something I did particularly great on, but I'll take it. There's a couple more sales that we did really good, and I'm just being facetious. Paul did really good that day. And a couple of tools, especially. So these 4 right here, Elephant and Piggy, sold for, I think Blue Ridge Mama listed these for me. These sold for $15.95 plus shipping. That's not too bad. I'll take it. And they're in good shape. And we have another lot over here as well, right here. Oh, I might as well do this now so I can eat crow. I just got to give a congratulations to Matt, part-time pickers. So we were in the championship game of fantasy football this year, and he beat me, and what's worse is my Rams lost to the 49ers. So congrats, Matt, on another championship, I think. A couple things. I've got American Bubble Boy bubble wrap over there. I've got boxes here. I got stuff on the windows because it's the daytime. I've got to do a couple things this evening, and I figured I'd take care of this stuff now. And, I got a video game back here, and I got to navigate myself through this mess I've made. All right, here it is right here. PS3 NCAA Football 12. So a lot of these games, they're just not worth a ton, but this one was worth enough to sell. Got 12 bucks out of it. So that's definitely a winner in my book. I don't know if you know, well, I'm sure if you've been watching, you know this. I love to sell plush. Hey, that reminds me, because I'm going to pick up a plush here, but it reminds me that the video I posted on Commonwealth Picker, the last one, I think it's the last one at this point, $300 mistake or something like that, which had to do with a plush. I accidentally forgot to put the comps on the end of that video. I had it all ready to roll and just simply forgot to add it in there. So my apologies. I know a lot of people love to see those comps at the end. It does take a long time to do those comps and to add that, but I think it's well worth it. So tell me in the comments, do you stick around for those comps rolling at the end? Or do you just come over to the Commonwealth Flipper channel and check us out over here? Because of course, everything we buy, well, not everything we buy, but we list almost everything we buy, eventually anyways. Chewbacca. Little Chewy doll, plush doll. And this one went to a viewer, I think, $10 plus shipping. All right, this one went to Jim's Yard Sale. Is that the eBay name? It's not a YouTube name, is it? I think it's the YouTube name, or excuse me, the eBay name. Jim's Yard Sale. I've been watching for the last few months, and you have encouraged me to level up my eBay hustle. Mostly sell DVDs at the moment. Jealous of your cabin, wish I had space like that. I was inspired by your collection of items on the shelves, so I thought I'd make my own. This item, Chewy, will be going up on the shelf. Jim's Yard Sale. So thank you, James. And I'll tell you what, these, I don't collect. I don't think I do anyways, anything. I buy a lot of the similar, I like buying VHS, for instance. I like buying ashtrays, that kind of stuff. I don't like buying Tupperware per se, but I can't help it. It's an addiction. There should be some kind of clinical name for it, I think. And I'd love to see a picture of your shelf one day. If you're over on Instagram, send me one. Hey, having an man going out of here today, going out to Kenneth. And I really appreciate that. I didn't see a message, y'all. Not on the purchase. So I have like 600 messages in the messaging system. But if you left one there, I really appreciate it. And I will get to it eventually. Read it at least. But I appreciate it. And we hope this guy gets things moving for you. And yeah, it's that time again. I'll do the public service announcement. So if you don't know, I've got a lot more messages lately. We've had a lot of subs coming in, and then I get messages out of Facebook now as well. 200,000 on Facebook, by the way, guys. Amazing. So I will post that video up here or over here or somewhere if you want to go back and hear the Enderman story. It's super easy to look past diecast, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes I do as well, unless I'm looking for like red lines or something. But I've never had a ton of success, but last year I found a few good ones, and this year it's some modern diecast that are selling for more, much more than I would expect. So I picked up these down there at that sale I was talking about with Paul Philly Flipper. You saw me, so these are from Cars 3, used from Cars 3. Now this just kind of goes against a lot of what you typically see, which is, you know, people play with something when they're young, and then they get older and they want to have it, and then it's hard to find. Well, these aren't that old, but apparently there's an incredible market. Now, I will say this. A lot of these came out not too long ago. The movie's not that, you know, I don't know, what, 2-3 years old, something like that. And a lot of them came out in different sets, and they were plastic. But these are all die-cast, and this comes from, I think, Thunder Hollow. And so I was pretty fortunate to run across these. I sold a set that wasn't part of the Thunder Hollow set. I sold a set that was just from Cars 3, the actual racing cars. And if you remember that from a few weeks ago, that was not even a few weeks ago, last week. That was $60 plus shipping. I think I paid $20 for this whole lot. Sold one individually, have another one Turner's coming up with here in a little bit. Sold one for $60 plus shipping, one lot. And then I sold this one right here. This one went for $100 plus shipping. And there's one particular car in here that can go for like $25, $30. And it's this one right here. So you would think that the older cars would have more value. And they still do, some of them don't. Like the generic Lightning McQueen used from Cars 1, that isn't gonna sell for very much. I mean, I have those back there that are in the packages, and some of them don't go for more than $8, $9. Now, this one goes for good money. This one goes for good money. Really, all of these go for decent money. And I'm pretty excited about these. I hope to find some more. I mean, that's $100, y'all, plus shipping. And so, plus the 60, there's 160, so one for like 16. So it was at 176 in a single. We're making 180 bucks plus shipping, you know, minus fees and all that stuff. But that's still pretty good from 20 bucks. I think the dynamic here is that people who loved cars, because my boy, you know, Bubba, 19 years old, he loves cars. He loved it when he was a kid. Absolutely loved that movie. And so as he got older, he went and watched Cars 3 with us, right? You have this massive age group of people that like it, and I think what it is maybe people who have collected Cars 1, maybe Cars 2, terrible movie, don't tell Turner I said that, or Cars 3 now, want to kind of complete their collection of stuff. I guess, I don't know, maybe they didn't produce enough, maybe they didn't think that movie, maybe they thought that movie would bomb like Cars 2 did, so they hedged their bets. Either way, loose figures, or loose cars, die casts, are going for pretty good money. I think you're going to start to see some kids age out of that a little bit, like Turner's just slowly starting to not care quite as much about cars as he used to. And I think you're going to see some of that stuff show up at garage sales. And certainly thrift stores as well. And here you go. Speaking of boring shoes, some Uggs. I think these are brand new here. I think I paid 10 bucks. I don't think I've aired that sale. Or maybe I have. And they sold for 40 plus shipping. Not a bad little sale. I'll take it. Sold a Batman Christmas ornament. And this one, I think, oh man, I'm going to mess his name up. I should have checked it out. Is it George? George sent us a bunch of stuff. Turner took some of it, hung it on his tree, and he said, you can sell the rest. I'm like, okay, well, here we go. This was from a viewer. Can't beat that. Free merchandise from a viewer selling it. This one didn't go to a viewer, though, I don't think. So $12 for that one, plus shipping. Pepper decided to visit us today, didn't you? No names out at the vet, huh? We're getting no name, all taken care of. I think he is officially our cat after all this time. Sold another item from that sale that I didn't quite realize until just now when I looked at it. We sold a bra, 34B, pink and black. Hey, look at that. It's right there. And I think this is new tags. I believe, yeah, there's the tag right there. The bombshell, miraculous, something or other. Padded. Oh, I might as well just stop right here. This one right here sold for $24 plus shipping. Hey, I got another bolo for you, but I didn't know this was a bolo. I grabbed it because I thought it looked cool, and then I realized that it's actually something. Then a viewer helped me out and told me that I should add a word to the listing, and it might help it sell. So I added that word to the listing. A week later, it sold. All right, glass vase here, and Lafayette or something, Fayette, and they said put the word swung in there. I'm like, okay. And sure enough, I looked it up, and the comps were better with that in there. And I'm like, hey, you like that, Pepper? Looks nice. I thought it looked nice in here. Look, it matches everything. And we got this from the once-in-a-lifetime sale. Actually, we got it from the second once-in-a-lifetime sale. What did we call that one? Sealed or something like that. That was what was in the thumbnail. Lightning strikes twice. That's what it was. And this one right here, I'm a little scared to ship it, but I think I've got the right things to ship it. I'm not going to put it in one of these tubes. That's too thin for sure. But you might could get away with... No, I think I've got a box inside that's going to work for this one because it's a lot of value here. Hey, Pepper. How you doing? This one, I don't trust you. You knocked that thing off the top not too long ago. And this one, I think it's from the 1960s, I think. Maybe 70s, but I think it's from the 60s. If you know out there, tell me in the comments. This one right here sold for $100 plus shipping. All right, we have Turner here with his favorite movie, his favorite Cars movie, right? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite Cars movie? One, Cars 2, or 3? 2. Cars 2.
But this is from Cars 1.
The worst one. That's from Cars 1?
Yeah.
So I put this one in the wrong lot. So I put one other one in the wrong lot earlier, the Kabuki Mater. Are you sure that's Cars 1?
Yeah.
What's it from?
I have no idea what it's in Cars 1.
Really? I don't remember it. Anyway, oh, look at these two lovebirds. Look at these lovebirds. All right. Who are these people?
Mater, but from Cars 2, Lightning McQueen Hawk, I guess. And Axelrod. Who's his name?
It's Finn, right?
Finn McMissile.
Finn McMissile,
but
that's right. And that's Finn McMissile, too, in a different outfit.
Yeah.
Different outfit. What am I talking about?
And then
anyway.
Another Axelrod.
Yeah, 2 Axelrods. I'm like, I don't want to list it separately. It's not really worth it. These sold for $16 plus shipping. Just enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
All right, I got a record sale over here. I want to say something really quick. I posted a video on Commonwealth Auctions that's doing, for that channel, doing extremely well. The reason I posted it over there, well, it might surprise you a little bit. So, you know, YouTube's a little funny from time to time, and when I have videos that are, I don't know, a little bit different than what I typically put out on the Commonwealth Picker channel, they don't tend to do really well on the Commonwealth Picker channel, and then the next couple of videos don't do well either. Plus, this was a secret location, secret sourcing location. It's not really a secret. I've said it, I've talked about it a couple of times before, both on this channel and on the Picker channel, but it is a cool video, and we're going to end up making a ton of money off of this sale, and I've got a lot of feedback from people that have tried exactly this, and they've done pretty well at it, and so I'm happy to share that information. If you want to go check out the Commonwealth Auctions channel, I think you might enjoy that video. It's not exactly a garage sale video. It's not exactly a thrifting video. It's a different sort of video, but it's a good way to source some inventory during the wintertime. Pepper has jumped up in the loft area. Makes me nervous what she's going to knock down here. She's feeling a little crazy today. Let's see here. This is the one that sold Sugar Hill Grandmaster Flash. Check that out. I knew this one would sell, and this kind of stuff has a really good following. This right here sold for $16 plus shipping. Pulled it out of our giant lot. I still have hundreds of records that I have to go through and list. Sold some Red Ball rain boots for the second time because last time they got returned because they didn't fit right. And they're down here in my mess. So here we go, $30 for these plus shipping, and I think I paid, what did I pay for these, y'all? Did I pay $5? I think that's what I paid for them. So that red ball on the back is the giveaway. They're not bad. $30 plus shipping, paid $5. We'll make $20. Sold a Sony D380p combo unit, VCR DVD combo unit. It's in good shape, and it is tested and working like I always do. I think it's crazy not to test those before you sell them because with my experience here, from my experience here, I would say 10% don't work. Or maybe even higher, maybe 15% don't work. So, you know, when you're out there buying and you see these units, sometimes you get excited because, you know, sometimes, like I paid 15 for that. It sold for 89 plus shipping. That's a nice little flip. It's a little bit of work, but it's a nice flip. Definitely worth the time, definitely worth the money. But you don't want to invest too much into them because sometimes you bring them home and they don't work. So far this year, what have I sold? I've sold 4. I've sold 4. I've tested and listed, I think, 8, or at least taken pictures of 8, and I had 1 not work. So we're over 10% already. So that's not necessarily where you want to be. But you know what? If you're paying $5, it's not that big a deal. You're paying 10, but you're paying $15, not that big a deal. But if you start getting, you know, up into the 20s and 30s buying these, with the work that goes into it, it's not worth it. But I love them because these things sell pretty quick. Once I get them up there and listed, you take good pictures, you add little extras, the AV cables, the blank VHS, something like that, and you know how to package them small but safe, they're pretty good money. All right, and of course, a tiny little sale. Mary Kay, this is pink merengue rose. Cheek color. Got you a little cheek color? What do you think? $7 plus shipping. All right, Reagan surprisingly has some sales out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store because we're low in stock. All right, what you got?
We got Tim, David, and Glenn.
That's right, Tim, David, and Glenn. Tim is Mitten Flipper. And he got the table plans over there on CommonwealthPicker.com. And David got the Enamug right there. And he got the table plans too. And who else do we have? Glenn. And he got that right there. He got the Commonwealth Picker sticker. And he has a question for you. Because there's so many sizes that are out of stock. All the popular sizes are out of stock. He's like, when are they going to be back in stock? Because he wants to order one and his is not in stock.
Hopefully in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, we got a new merch person. We're going to announce that soon too. So that's exciting. And we'll fill this thing back up. I've got a new product on the way. As well, maybe that'll get here at about the same time. You hear Pepper out there? Yeah. She's already been in here wreaking havoc, so she needs to stay out for a minute, I think. All right, thank you, Reagan.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
I just want to say, as always, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to head over to the Commonwealth Auctions channel over there and check out that secret location to source. I know some of you know what I'm talking about, but it really was a good video and we did way better than I thought I would. And I think it's worth taking a try, taking a gamble at. And when you're over there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you take the time to hit that subscribe button and maybe even that alert bell as well. So thank you all so much. We appreciate you and we can't wait to see you next time.